Good news, good news, good news, good news, good news, good news. Hey, Letitia, how are you, sweetheart? Do I look tired? I'm tired, baby. I'm so tired. I don't know what to do. See, I got my church clothes on still. I went to praise the Lord today. So I'm going to talk about some stuff today. I had a conversation with my sister today. I am tired, baby. I'm off I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I come back to work Friday. You know what? I was up late. I be up late and then I be like, then I'm gonna tell you, I was in the bed sleep. And somebody called me and no, they text me and said, "Are you up?" I was like, "Oh God." Hey Corinne, how are you? I was like, "Oh God." And when they text me, was I up? Yeah, it was time for me to be up and actually putting on my clothes, getting ready to go to church. Luckily, I took a shower last night, so I just got up and I had to brush my teeth, wash up. But it was a sad, sad situation. I was like, good gracious. And I am going to rest. I'm going to tell you, I went to my sister's house today. I did go to my sister's house today and had a conversation with her. Listen, I got a lot of jobs. I got enough jobs like how they say the Jamaicans got a whole bunch of jobs. I got a bunch of jobs like that. I do. So I went to my sister's house today, and she and I we hung out and stuff, and we talked. So I told her that I'm gonna give her my car this week. I'm gonna let her have my car this week, and cause that way I'll make sure I get some rest. And the only place I gotta go is I got like 2 doctor's appointments. I got 2 doctor's appointments with my mother. Other than that, I'm good. So I don't really need to go nowhere. I already gave the pictures to the school, to the kids at the school, so I'm good there. So I just gotta hang. I'm just gonna hang out with her. Ashley, hello, my darling. Hello, how are you, sweetheart? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hang out. I'll be at the house, and she'll probably come over to my house and pick me up and take me to her house. Hey, Bernice, how are you? Hey, freckle face. So I definitely will be at my house this week. I ain't going out. I ain't going out. So I will be definitely responding to emails, taking care of orders, and doing things like that, making sure stuff go out. And when I get all my stuff boxed up, I go to my mom goes to the doctor on Thursday, so I'll be going to the post office on Thursday and mail things out. Hey, see that? That's a good thing to donate funds. Yes, we do sell now later. Do we have now laters? I haven't seen now laters here. I know the other store, excuse me, the other store up the street got now laters. We probably got some back there. I just ain't never went back there to look. I ain't never went back there to look. Hey, details. How are you? How are you? So, hey, Bruce. How are you, sweetheart? So that's where I am. I did get your email, and I will be like I said tomorrow. I will be responding to emails. because I'm not working tomorrow. You love banana tappies? I like Laffy Tappies too. Banana Laffy Tappies are good. So tomorrow I'll be off and I'll be responding to emails and getting some stuff done. Hey Vibrant, how are you, sweetheart? So it's 13 people in here. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna talk to y'all while we here. So I was talking about Bernice is gonna be all right, honey. So all right, y'all know, and y'all see my title. Hey Silky, how are you? So y'all see my title, Live at 5, Collateral Damage. So I've been thinking about this thing, collateral damage and stuff. And I was laughing. I was telling somebody that I have been collateral damage out here in these YouTube streets. And excuse me, y'all, I am so tired. I am collateral damage due to, hey Rob S, due to who I mod for. So my question is, do you guys think that it is fair for other content creators to harass the mods or content creators that's friends of a content creator that they're beefing with? I'm just asking. Hey, show me Sasquatch. That's my question. Do y'all think that that I'm asking? Do y'all think that? Uh oh. And the reason I ask that is because I kind of was talking to somebody, and what they were telling me was is that exactly, it's not fair, but they do it, guilt by association. And what I was telling somebody, hey Edith, how are you, sweetheart? I was talking to them, and they were like, it's unfair that you keep getting the brunt end of of stuff that you have nothing to do with. And you guys, excuse me, I just like to hang out in the chat rooms. I like to hang out where I hang out. And I don't be in a whole lot of places, and I don't drop down a whole lot of places. I don't drop down a whole lot of places because um I don't drop down a whole lot of places because people like to say I did stuff to them that I didn't do. You're right. Fairness has little to do with it. Okay, so if the content creator doesn't establish that boundary, it'll continue to happen. Okay, but show me Sasquatch. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what I'm talking about is like, for instance, and me and Shelly, we laugh about this now. Uh, Shelly was mad with Jay Wilson, and Jay Wilson was basically ignoring her. And she said when he come to DC, she was gonna take a rope and put it around his neck and drag him through the airport. And she said she was gonna get me too. And somebody, and I didn't see it because when I felt like she was mad at Jay Wilson and they were arguing, I didn't drop down in her chat. So she was like she was gonna get me too. I was like, okay. And somebody actually called me. Exactly, that was between the two of them. But she actually had said she had that. And Shelly will tell you, she said she was gonna give me two. She said she was gonna give me two. She told me she get to DC. I was gonna get it too. And the person called me. They was like, she said she gonna kill you. I said she ain't say she gonna kill me. I said, well, I don't know. I ain't look at it. And the person called me. They was actually in tears. And so when I called Jay and I talked to him about it, I was like, I don't know her. And she said she'll tell you. She got mad at Jay and she came at me to get at Jay. To make Jay respond. But Jay didn't respond. But she ain't the only person. And me and her, we laugh about it now. Me and her laugh about it. We laugh about it. And she'll tell you, yeah, I did it. I came at Viv because of Jay Wilson. But she ain't, believe me, she is not the only one. Tim Blaine has come for me. That other young lady has come for me. I mean, they made whole videos with my name in it. They made whole videos threatening to get me. And this is my thing. This is my question. What good is it you gonna do? What good will it do, even if you get me and he still doesn't respond, or the other person still don't respond? What's good is if you get the person and the other person still don't respond? So now you've gone out there and bothered somebody who didn't bother you, and the other person still didn't respond or fight with you. What then? That's what I want to know. What then? What happens then? Because I even talked to my sister about this today, and I was telling my sister about people doxing family members and dropping family members' names, I don't think it is that serious, and it is supposed to be for entertainment purposes only. But like I was telling my sister, I was talking to my sister about it. My sister was like, so they do what? I said, yeah, they be dropping people, family members' names down in the chat and stuff. I said, I told her, I said, where we live at. I said, it's a small city. She said, well, you better put the warning out that although it's a small city and they can get to your house, but explain to them about your no trespassing signs. I said, huh? She said, you need to explain to people about, yeah, they might go to people's house, but if they come out in the country about the no trespassing signs. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, we got the no trespassing signs up, and no trespassing mean no trespassing. Exactly. And I was like, but why should I have to do that? She said, my sister was like, you need to keep yourself safe. I didn't know what to think. Yeah, I honestly didn't know what to think. I was actually, she and I, we were just talking, and I was just throwing this stuff out to her and explaining to her what was going on and stuff. And she was like, that's sad. Then her next question was, are they going to go to mama's house and bother mama? Because, I told y'all my mama, is sickly. And I told y'all, because I told y'all they called my church. Somebody on here called my church one time. They called my church. They called and told me they was coming. They called my church and told me they were coming. Yeah, they called my church and told me they was coming. Told me they talked about me being a 30-year side chick and talked about they coming to talk to my pastor and everything. And as soon as I hung up the phone, I went out there and I explained. I told the pastor what happened. My pastor said, "Well," and his wife both said, "Well, tell them to come on. We're here waiting with open arms." That's what they said. That's what they said. And you're right. There does need to be parameters around all this doxing. And my mom said they called the house one day. Somebody called her house. Now I'm telling y'all call my mama, she gonna talk to you. Now I don't know what she gonna talk to you about, but she gonna talk to you. Just don't ask her about me. Cause you ask her about me, she might be having a bad day. And you right. If they come here, they're gonna get prayed for. I'm gonna be praying for them. I really will. I really will. I really will. And I have a whole team of prayer warriors that come and pray with me. A whole team. And I'm not threatening anybody. I keep telling y'all I don't threaten people. I figure if you come here, that's what you want. You want some prayer. That's all I can give you. All I can give you is prayer. So my friend came down to the store today. You right. You right. It shouldn't be the first line of defense. You right. You right. You right. I don't think that should be the first line of defense. But some people now I can see why some people have doxed other people because some people just won't shut the hell up. Yeah, I got somebody that's still stalking me to this day, and I won't let her. I'm telling you, I've let this woman live, cause I ain't paying no attention to her, cause I don't care about her. I don't care about her like that. I'm telling you, y'all. I live in one of the small towns where everybody ride around with gun racks in the back of their car. How you doing today? See y'all look, y'all hear the customer, she laughing. I told y'all I live in one of the small towns, people ride around with gun racks. Everybody got concealed weapons right here.
Well, they
And
ain't concealed.
unconcealed.
They put them right there in the back, so you know you mess around, they gonna shoot you. Don't get stupid. There's two reasons: either you mess with them and they gonna shoot you, or if they see the deer run across the street, they gonna stop and shoot it. That's what you live with.
Now y'all heard that, right? I told y'all. I live in a small town. This is a hunter's paradise around this joint.
Oh, amen. This is like the only gas station for miles. You don't get nothing. You get like one gas station, one grocery store, and no post office. Don't get twisted.
501. Credit or debit?
Debit, please. See, no, they don't know what small town is. Like, you may have one stop sign. Don't run it, because there ain't, but you know, that one cop's gonna stop and get you too. They ain't nothing better to do.
No, we were talking about doxing because the people online they talk about they're gonna come to visit people's towns and stuff and harass people and
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. Where like when all that was going on back in the day, they were talking about coming to these small towns and burning things down. I'm like, yeah, y'all don't want to come around here. People around here ain't got nothing better. They hunt people and sit out in the woods for hours for fun. That's their entertainment. You want to give them some target practice right before hunting season? That's on you. I'm staying in my house.
Exactly.
Bye.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? She said, "Come on down here." They police in the woods for hours. They hunt people. She said, "Come on down this joint and give some target practice right before hunting season." I love y'all. I'm telling y'all, I love my town. I freaking love my town. Y'all don't know how much I love this town. This town makes me, they cracks me up around here. I told y'all, these people around here cracks me up. They cracks me up. I'm telling y'all, the sheriff wife, the sheriff wife, she cool. The sheriff, he cool. The we know the state troopers, they cool. I know the K9, he cool. I know where he live at. I got a sheriff that live down the street from me. He cool. The city police, he cool. I know the retired city police, they cool with me. I know the prison guards, they cool with me. I know everybody around this joint. They all, I'm telling y'all, it's like one big family around here. I'm gonna tell y'all, you right, everybody knows everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all how funny it was. I was sitting in here and I ain't had no change. I was like, man, this sucks. I ain't got no change. Guess what I did? I called somebody and said, "You got $20 in ones?" She was like, "Viv, you know I don't keep money at the house. Hold on a second." No, I said, "You got $10 in ones." She said, "Viv, you know I don't keep money at the house. Hold on a second." I said, "I know you got $10 in the ones. Hey, Montoria, how are you?" She was like, "Hold on." She went and did some checking. She said, "You know what? I might got 30 in ones." I ain't only got a 20. Bring me the 20. Guess what she did? She got in her car with her pajamas on and her bedroom slippers in the rain and brought me the 20 in ones. I'm telling y'all. And she don't work here. She don't work here. So tomorrow I gotta get up in the morning and I'm gonna cash my check. And after I cash my check, I'm going to get two more uh, two more hundred envelopes. I'm going to get two more boxes of 100 envelopes. And what I'm going to do is, I did her 100 envelope challenge box, but she want me to do her up two more, and I'm gonna do her up two more, and I'm gonna give that to her, her daughter, and her and her two daughters for Christmas because they want to do the 100 envelope challenge with me, and see how much money they can save between now. I think she said now 2 months, because the girls talking about going. Her two daughters talking about going on a cruise. I want to go on a cruise too. I'm gonna ask them when they go. Let me know so I can go with them. I'm gonna tell. Ooh, that would be cool for us to go together. I think that would be cool. That me and her two daughters go. Cut the food. Do you hear me? We would cut the food. Cause life is great. I like one. Okay, you said what is the 100 envelope challenge? You said put you in in my luggage. Okay, so the 100. Okay, so who all interested in the 100 envelope challenge? I'm gonna explain to you. So I have a sheet, and it's numbered 1 to 100. Okay, I have a start date in the middle. I have a little box where it says go, and behind that I have something that says end date. So the 100 envelope challenge is you got 100 envelopes. Different people do it different ways, but the way I did my 100 envelope challenge is I started at the largest envelope because I figured if I could fill up all them large envelopes, get them out the way, smaller ones would be easier. So let's just say, like I got my paycheck on, let's say, okay, y'all know I got my paycheck on Saturday. All right. So let's just say I decided I'm going to do everything I'm going to do, get my gas, get my food, and let's just get my dog some food, get my personal needs. And let's just say out of my paycheck, I got $162 left, right? So what I do with that $162 is, all right, I started at the 100 envelope, and I put the $100 in the 100 envelope and the $62 in the 62 envelope. I taped them and I put them in a box. Then let's just say I went out and somebody gave me $5 and I found another dollar. I put, because I got $6 now, I would put that in the $6 envelope. And then let's just say I got $1 and maybe $3. I put that in like a three. You get what I'm saying? You just keep. I keep stuffing the envelopes, and I start from the biggest to the smallest. And the reason I started from the biggest to the smallest, so whatever money I got, the largest amount of money, I put that in the largest envelope that I have left available, that's open. And if let's just say I put that amount, and then I'll put the change in the smaller ones. And I do it that way because it's easier for you to get $1 or $2 than it is for you to get $100 or $90 or $80. But what I'm doing is I'm putting, so like let's just say I filled up envelopes 90 through 100. So now I got another 100. It can get expensive, but listen, you want me to tell you a secret? By doing it that way, I really have seen a savings. I've seen me saving money. I really have seen me saving money. And I purposefully put tape on it, on an envelope, because once I open that envelope, that means I made a conscious decision to open that envelope. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, when you do that, by the time you stuff 1 to 100, you have $5,050 saved. That's $5,050 saved. Now with my money, and then I put a goal, like I said, in the middle. And I have a specific goal that I'm going to do with that money. I got some work that I need to have done at the at my little house. So then I'm gonna do it again because I want to get me a heater, a new heat pump system, new heating system put in my house. So that's gonna be my second time I do it. It's gonna be for my heating system. The first time I'm doing it because I gotta do a roof. Hey Jill. And then the second time I'm doing it because I gotta get a heating system put in. Well, and if the heating system is still working well, I'm going to go ahead and do the electricity because I need to get I need to get some wires reran in my house too. So that's what I'm doing. And I think that honestly, it won't take that long. But the thing is, you got to be disciplined in doing it. That's what it is. You have to be. The length of time is up to you because this all depends on how disciplined you are. It all depends on how disciplined you are. So, like for instance, I got paid this week. I am after I do everything I gotta do, whatever cash I got left over. If it's $50, it's like four savings. If it's $50, I'm putting it in a envelope, and I've already put money in the $50 envelope. So guess what? I'll break it down into the other ones. I'll do a 20 and a 30. I'll do a 30, whatever. I'll break it down to where and fill as many envelopes as I can. And I'm gonna do the bigger ones, but then I'll fill out the little ones. I'm telling y'all, it works out well. So I've been telling different people about it. And so like for Christmas, I'm gonna give a box to my sister and her daughter. And hey, sweetheart, how are you? And I'm gonna give one to this lady and her two daughters because they asked me about it. And then this other lady at church, she asked me about it. I'm gonna do one for her. So that's what I'm doing for Christmas. I'm giving them those as a Christmas gift. I'm telling y'all, like some people they'll just pick two. Some people they'll just pick two different envelopes, like random envelopes. But you know what I'm saying? Suppose you ain't got that random amount of money that week. That's dumb to me. Hi, sweetheart. I'm glad you showed me your ID card, boo boo, because you know you look 12. You look 12 years old. How you been doing?
All hanging in there.
I know that's right. You about to go to the lake and party tonight?
Man, I'm gonna try to.
All right, 1262.
I'm gonna pay card.
Debit or credit?
Debit.
All right, there you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
Hold on, you gotta show my friends how young he look. Y'all look how young he look. He look 12, don't he? He look 12, don't he? He look 12, don't he, y'all? He look so young. He look young. And see, that's right. A lot of people, they do it in a manner that most people can't afford it. All right, baby.
Have a good night.
Thank you, sweetheart. You too. Have a good time. Be careful out there. Make sure you drink responsibly. He was a little cutie. But you're right. A lot of people do it where it's not feasible. Because it's not feasible. All right, so y'all listen. Okay, Jill. For real, it really ain't feasible for you to do it the way some people do it. Like, some people be like, oh, because they got one where you scratch off the little numbers and you might get, they do it like you scratch off the numbers like bingo. That ain't good for everybody. Because suppose, all right, suppose you got $10. If you got $10 and your $10 envelope is empty, put the 10 in the $10 envelope. Boom. That's another envelope you ain't got to worry about. The next 10 you get, put it in the 9 and the 1. Hey, Miss Sislo, how are you? So y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all understand? So it's easier to do it that way when you're doing it like that. You know, when you put it in the envelope when you get it. But like, it's 100 envelopes. You label the envelopes 1 to 100. So I start with 100. I start with envelope. I started with, well, I don't start with, I started with envelope 100. So I think I had like $200. Guess what I did? I put $100 bill in the 100 envelope, 99 in the 99, and then took that extra dollar and put it in one. Exactly. But say you filled up envelope 65. Guess what you do? You break it down in envelopes that you got. So let's just say if you filled up envelope 65, put it in 15 and 40, 15 and 50, 15 and 50. And that's the way I do my 100 envelope challenge. Everybody don't do it the same way, but that's the way I do it. And so by the time everybody get finished, you get finished, you got, and some people it take them 3 months. Some people it might take them 6 months. But it's all up to you how you want to do it. It's your journey. And my thing is this. By doing it that way, you don't feel bad if you don't get it in 2 or 3 months. The other thing is, I found out by doing this, I seen how much money I was wasting. I seen I was wasting some money. So, so like for instance, somebody okay, so like for instance, I do watch envelope stuff in envelopes. But my thing is I can't budget like that. See, All right, so it's easier for them to budget, and a lot of those young ladies that's doing those budget stuff in envelopes, they got a job where they know, okay, first off, I know that I get this much, and hey, Mr. YouTube Streets, you know, you got some people they know, okay, I get this much money, and or I get a check every 2 weeks, or I get a check every week, so they can do that. I can't budget like that. I just can't. And then my other thing is, I'm not going to cash no check or taking money out the bank and putting it in envelopes and stuff like that. I just can't work like that. But I can do the savings plan like that. I can do the I can do the 100 envelope challenge. And it has been working for me. And when I tell y'all it's been working for me, that 100 envelope challenge has been working for me to the point of I'm like, I was shocked when I talked to my sister about what I've been doing so far. My sister looked at me today and she said, I need a box. This other lady told me she need a box and she want a box for her two girls. Everybody I tell about it and I explained it to them, they can't believe it. So, and I'm gonna tell you, I keep my envelopes in one box, my numbered envelopes, 1 to 100. I leave those in a box. My empty ones is in a regular envelope box. Then when I actually take the envelope out, put the money in it, I put tape on that envelope. I put tape on it. And the reason I put the tape on it, because the tape to me, so how much in an envelope 1, 2, and 3? What you mean? So in envelope 1, you put $1. Envelope 2, you put $2. Envelope 3, you put $3. By the time you get from one envelope 1 to 100, it's $5,050. You save $5,050 by the time. And it's a game to me. Y'all, to me, it's like a game to see how quick I can do it. Honestly, that's what it's like to me. Let me see how quick I can do this. Some people say they do it so they can build back up their savings. Some people say they do it so they can go and save for a trip. You, I have never felt. This is my first time trying it, but I'm telling y'all, it has been such an eye opener for me by doing this. When I tell you it's been an eye opener, I be like, oh my God. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, and when I put money in an envelope and then put tape on the back of the envelope, I'm so excited. I mean, I'm telling y'all, I am so excited. Like, oh my God, I'm closer to my goal. If it's just $1 that excuse me, if it's just $1, like for instance, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all, for instance, I told y'all a couple of Sundays ago my pastor blessed me. I didn't realize he was gonna bless me, but he did. I made a commercial for him. He gave me a couple of dollars, and I wasn't expecting him to do that. And then I did something else for him. He gave me a couple of dollars. And so when I left from church, I was like, oh, I got $90. Guess what I did? I put that $90 in the envelope and taped it. I wasn't expect that was money I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting that money. So that money went in the envelope. Usually I would have went and been like, I can go shopping. No. I put it in an envelope. And so when you get you know, it actually is, y'all listen, it's helping me with my discipline and my self-control also. It is showing me discipline. See what you said? You would have spent it on fast food, girl. I was like, ooh, I got $90. I'm going to give me some seafood boil. I ain't lying. Oh, I'm going to get me a seafood boil bag. But no, I put it in the envelopes. And like, okay, so my thing now, all right, so out of my check, I know out of my check, I gotta other people, other people I would eat out and I would give money to other people. Other people. My nephew, auntie give me $20. I give it back to you. I still ain't seen none of them $20. If my nephew gave me back all the $20 that he owed me, I'd be rich. um, my daddy, he ride past the house. My daddy be like, "You got some cash on you, little girl?" I be like, "Daddy, I know you got money," and that's what he say. "I'll pay you one of these days, auntie." But my daddy will come past the house sometimes. Be like, "You got some cash on you, little gal?" I be like, "I got $5 or $10, or I got $20, or I got 30." He be like, "Let me hold that," and I just give it to him. And y'all, my daddy really don't need it. He just be asking me, do I have it? If I had $5 or $10, I'd be like, here you go. Or I don't know if y'all know. Let me see. I be buying little stuff for my dog. So that's the kind of stuff I be doing. Um, yeah. Or buying stuff for other people. Cause like for instance, we about to do our we getting ready for church. See that? That's the way you do it, Bernice. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it. Congratulations. And I'm here to tell y'all, um, you start small. I'm telling y'all, it's a small effort. And like I said, what I do is I actually tape up my envelope because if I've untaped that envelope, I'm gonna be disappointed in me because I'm be like, I really actually just went in there and I wasted that money on something that I really could have used it for. You get what I'm saying? And also, what this is doing. Hey, how are you? How you doing? You say you got that cognac and pomegranate. Ah. So I'm telling you, that is that is okay. So you're gonna start on January 1st. See there? And the thing is, this is the thing, y'all. The game is to see how quick you can do it. Thank you so much, Mr. Williams. I appreciate it. So, but that's the game, y'all. That's the real game. To see how quick you can save up the, and that's where I'm at. So, we were at church today, and a couple of us were talking about. They were talking about, they wanted to do something, do some work at the church, and I suggested we do the 100 envelope challenge as a church to the pastor. Like we're like we do the 100 envelopes, and then people could take whatever envelopes they want, and then they just put whatever denominations they want, whatever that amount is, they put it in there, and then they just turn it back into the church. They ain't got to put their name on it if they want to, or if they want to, they can put their name on it. Long as we get the envelopes, you get what I'm saying? 1 to 100 envelope. And so yeah, that's where I'm at. So I told him, I said that'll be a good thing, and then we can use that money to because we want to pave our parking lot because we ain't got a parking lot. And look, you can go to the dollar store and get 80 envelopes for $1.25. You said when you do, wait a minute, hold on. You said, chat. Oh, when will it be due? We gonna all of us. We gonna sit down and we gonna. I gotta talk to all the members and stuff. What up?
What's up, lady?
How you doing, baby?
Good. You?
Good.
Look, I'm gonna bring you my stuff back before you can do the last. I been saying I'm gonna bring it back.
Y'all hear that? He said he gonna bring his stuff to my house.
You bring it to the store. I'm gonna go get it now. What time you close?
I get off at 9.
Oh shit, yeah, I'll be back for you.
You better be back before
I'll be
8:45.
back in 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to come right back.
All right, go.
All right. Be right back.
All right. How much I'm getting paid this year?
Well, you told me, tell me, all right? You went with the agent, so. We'll help work that out again.
We'll talk.
All right.
Y'all, I wasn't expecting to see him. I ain't seen him since like the very beginning of the year. He trying to catch me before tax season. So I'm gonna tell y'all, cause I know y'all probably like, what is she talking? Why is that dude coming in and talk about I'm going to my house and get the stuff coming back in 30 minutes? Okay, so I told y'all I live in a small town, but they have a lot of people here that do logging and trucking. And for people who do trucking, you got a certain way that you have to have your paperwork arranged when you take it to the tax people so that they can do your taxes. And so I arrange his paperwork because they save when I tell y'all they save every receipt, I'm talking about every receipt. Every receipt. And so I have to look at his receipts and I have to be like, you can't claim that, bro. But you can have this. But you can't have that. So, I have to make sure that's what I do. I go through his receipts and I organize them and stuff. And I staple them and I write up the report for him. So when he go to do his tax lady love me. So he actually pays 2 people for when he do his taxes, because he gonna pay me to organize. Because I'm telling y'all, they be bringing me trash bags of receipts. I'm talking about trash bags. Y'all know them trash bags, and them. One year I remember he bought me like 5 bags like this with receipts in them. I was doing receipts for weeks, going through receipts, because you got to do them by month. After you do them by month, then you got to categorize them by, okay, this is this is this. They bring them. I'm telling y'all, when they bring them, because I've done his and another dude, and I think I did 3 of them. They bring me bags like this. Like 3 and 4 bags, and the receipts should be balled up in there. I mean, they be balled. Just balled up in there. And so what I do is I go through and I organize the receipts for them. And I make me a couple of, dollars on the side. So, see there? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so when he gives me that money, after I do his receipts and give him back and he pays me, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to put that money in an envelope. Because that wasn't money I wasn't really expecting that money. Because I've been ducking him. I don't even know. He just came here probably to get him a beer. And he's seen me sitting here. I've been ducking him. I've been ducking him. I duck him every time I see him. I be in the grocery store and see him. I run all the way around the grocery store to keep from talking to him. Because I know what he's going to ask me to do. And the only reason, hey, soul sister. And the only reason I don't bother him, the only reason that I don't say, no, I'm not going to do it, his mom and I go to church together. And we kind of sort of related in a roundabout way. Okay, babe, that's cool. Vibrant, that's cool, babe. So we kind of related in a roundabout way. So it is what it is. But I help him out when I see him. It works out well to me. Well for me. But he's so funny. But if he don't get back in by 8:45, that door gonna be locked. And he'll be standing outside looking through the window like this. See, okay, some people do, but they don't know nothing about no quick books around here. And I'm not putting them on no quick books. You know why? Because if I start doing them on quick books and stuff like that, he really gonna have to pay me. He gonna have to pay me. I'm just saying. Am I wrong for that? Y'all tell me, am I wrong? But the thing is, like, he wanted me to do it last year. He said, I ain't make that much money. Can you do it for $50? I said, no, because you ain't going to drive that truck for no $50. He wanted me to do it for $50. I said, bro, I gave you the folders and everything to put that stuff in. I did all of that for you, and you mean to tell me you going to give me another bag of receipts? I said, I ain't doing that. I said, I've been telling you to bring me the stuff month by month. So on February 1st, thank you. Thank you, Am Good. I appreciate that. So I told him, I said, for what you do, for you to give me 100 receipt, all of these receipts for all of these months, it's easier for you to say, okay, on February 1st, you or your girlfriend can drop the receipts off to me at my house. Let me do that. Do January's receipts. Then on, March 1st, give me February. And we do it like that. That way you kept up. And they all organized. And I'm not bombarded by doing separating by month, then year. Because y'all listen, it's going to be some in there from last year. I mean, from year before last. I promise y'all. It's going to be some from this year, and some from last year, and some from the year before last. He always do that. I don't know where he be finding all them old receipts from. I'm like, where you found these at? Because I don't make copies of that stuff. I just do what I do and put it in the envelope, and put it in a folder form or an envelope by months. Because when I first started doing it, y'all, I was real cute with it. I would tape it down on tape the stuff down on the sheets of paper and really record it real nice. Can he screenshot what? His stuff? I don't know. I'm telling y'all, when I first did it, it was real nice, real pretty. I had it in a notebook and everything. And he was like, he ain't want to pay me like I want to be paid. Girl, guess what? I did it as cheaply and I did it efficiently, but it was the cheap way. Because one thing I charge him for is a ream of paper. By what I do for him, I charge him for a ream of paper. You know why I'm going to charge you for a ream of paper? Because I know all of these, I charge him for a ream. That's the first thing I charge you for, a whole ream of paper. Because I use a lot of paper when I do that. Because you got to separate that stuff. You got to separate it. And this year I might even get more slick with it. I might go get me a box of 500 envelopes and put that stuff in, put the little things in envelopes. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Listen, I used to straighten those receipts out tape them down on the paper, and then staple that section of papers together. So let's just say January food. All of them would be taped on a piece of paper real neat and nice, and then they would be stapled together. So he had January, and then on the top, hey Deborah, how are you? Thank you so much, sweetheart. And then on the top sheet would say January food. The next one would be like January clothing, January gas. Listen, listen. I have given I have given him. I have done that. That's exactly what I told him to do. I've given him folders. I've given him envelopes. I've done it for him. I've done it for him. I even give him, one of them accordion files. I gave him one of those one year. I said, oh, and it already had the dates like January, February. Y'all, I told him, I said, you keep all of those receipts in your truck anyway. At the end of the month, take all the receipts out, put it in a folder, and drop it off to me. You could put it in my file cabinet. You know where the file cabinet at? I got a file cabinet on my porch. I know y'all probably like a file cabinet. I put a file cabinet on my porch. I said you could just and you could text me and say I put it in the file cabinet. So I'll get it. Or you know where to put it at. I got places you can put it at. And just send me a text and say this is where I put it at. I left it in your door. Whatever. So it ain't like he got a place, a way that he can get it to me. But I don't argue with him. He talked about I went up on him last year. I'm going to go up on him this year too. Inflation. And I keep going up on him thinking that he ain't going thinking he ain't going to come back. But y'all, he come back early. He come back early, y'all. I be like, he back again? I should be like that. But I do. I be like, oh, he came back again. I don't even. Early. But I ain't mad at him. I counted all joy and all the blessing. How about that? How about that? I counted all joy and all the blessing. You know what? I work hard for everything I do. I work hard at everything I do. I really do. People be like, some people think I shirk off responsibilities and this and that and other. I really do work hard. I mean, even with me in here, I know y'all probably like, she in here on YouTube and she should be working or whatever. I get everything in here done that I'm supposed to get done. That's why I tell her on the days that the truck is delivered, always put me on the truck delivery day. Excuse me, because on the truck delivery day, I put the stuff up. Everything be put up. They ain't got to worry about coming in the next day and the stuff not being put up on the shelves. The stuff is up when she get here. If the truck delivery come and I'm here, everything gonna be put up. Everything. When I tell y'all everything is gonna be put up. It's gonna be neat. It's gonna be nice. And then I do a lot of restocking. Then on top of that, all of the stuff like we got stuff that's like backstock. All of our backstock. I went back there to the back and I organized that and put it in the totes and put it where it needed to be. And I labeled it like it should be so everybody can go and find it efficiently and fast. So I did all of that. And for those of you who don't know, that's what I used to do in the Army. I was logistics. I was supply. That was my job in the military, supply. So that's probably one of the reasons why I'm always organizing stuff when it comes to like stuff like that. I just make things work well for me. And that's the way I do it. So, hey honey, how are you? I'm doing well. What you need, baby?
Get 20 on one.
20 on one. Thank you, sweetheart. You have a blessed one. Be careful out there. Is it raining still?
Light.
Light rain? Okay, baby. Thank you. I think that's one of my girlfriend's sons. But yeah, so yeah, I like this little town. I didn't think I was gonna like it when I came down here. It's like it's so slow down here. Ugh. And it gets slower. It's gotten slower. But y'all know what? It don't even bother me none. I like it. I like being down here. I like I like being. Will I retire where here? I'm already retired. I'm already retired here. Yeah, I like it. You said what's for dinner? I had some Zaxby's. My dad and mom. My mom and dad, they actually brought me some Zaxby's. Because they were up in Greenwood. And I told them, I said, well, bring me something to eat back. And my daddy told me, okay, I'll bring it. He was trying to figure out what I was telling him. I said, when you get finished and mama come out the store and y'all get the Zaxby, tell her to call me. I said, she know how to order it. I do. I do. I don't plan on going anywhere. I don't plan on going nowhere. I don't plan on going nowhere. I like it. I'm telling y'all, when I say I like my little homestead. I like my little homestead. Uh, Last time I went back to DC, when I went to DC, when y'all see me on with S underscore, um, I'll visit, but to live there. And then sometimes I get a wild hair on my butt. I feel like, you know what? I wish I lived in a city, but I'm fine. I'm fine. I like it here. 92 Alpha. I was actually 76 Yankee. That's what they called me then. 76 Yankee. We have a food line here. As far as the grocery store, we got Dollar General and Family Dollar. But when I go shopping, I go to Augusta. And I'm not that far from Augusta. Augusta got Walmart and Target and Staples and all of that. You know, Augusta's a big city. Or I go up to Greenwood. In Greenwood, they got like Walmart. They got 2 Walmarts up there. We got Lowe's. We got PetSmart. You know, Old Navy, Ulta Beauty. Uh, yeah, Augusta, Georgia. I'm not that far from Augusta, Georgia. When I tell you I'm not that far from Augusta, Georgia, I'm not that far from Augusta, Georgia. I go to Augusta, Georgia for my medical needs because I go to the VA there. I'm not that far. Or I'll also go to where to Augusta. 45 minutes. My niece was a student at Payne. I've made it in 30. When when my niece was a student down at Payne College, and something happened down there, I've made it in 30. But I was breaking some laws to make it in 30. But I can make it around 45 minutes. It's not that far. And I just be chilling. Now, or I'll go to Columbia, South Carolina. That's not that far from me neither. Like when I go to shows, down in Augusta. Like I've taken my daddy to go see the Swanee Quintet and the Can Spirituals and Lee Williams. Taking him down to Augusta twice. I took my aunt and my dad to Spartanburg. We went up to Spartanburg because I'm not that far from Spartanburg neither. I took them to Spartanburg to a real good concert. What's that guy to sing? I will bless the Lord at all times. I seen him. I seen him in Greenwood when we had our and so yeah, we done, we've done shows. Oh, and y'all know what? When Lee Williams was alive, he actually came here to McCormick. I'm gonna tell y'all somebody else. Uh, One of the Williams brothers, the older. Okay, so the Williams brothers is two sets of them. It's the Williams brothers, which is the younger ones, which sing, but their older brothers are the Jackson Southerners. And one of their brothers that sang with the Jackson Southerners, he actually came to our church. And he sang at our church. Let me see. Okay, girl, I don't want to move to Fayetteville, but I know the city, so it's cool. Step. Listen, you didn't want to move back to Fayetteville. Listen, I like Fayetteville. Look, I wish I could be bi-coastal too. Okay, so all right, so I'm gonna tell you about from here to Charlotte. I'm only 2 hours from Charlotte. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what happens in Charlotte. It's a lot of people in this area. From this area, they either move to Columbia and buy a big house because Columbia is a military town, or they move to Charlotte and buy a nice house. Cause the little guy that played that be playing the trumpet at our church, the saxophone at our church some Sundays, he got a nice house in Charlotte. He stacked his bread and he went and bought him a house. And his parents did what they could do to help him, whatever. It is what it is. I like it down here though. I like it. Oh, your nephew got a Methodist? I went to Fayetteville State University. Who you with? Bronco Pride. That used to be our call. That was our cat call. Which one? I know it was the blood. Is that the one you want to hear, Montoria? I know it was the blood. My pastor said and I did tell him, he was like, we're gonna sing a song we're gonna get that song for the day our musicians weren't there. But I can do it for you real quick. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood. I know it was the blood for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. I know it was the blood for me. They whipped him all night long. They whipped him all night long. They whipped him all night long for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. He hung his head and died. Jesus hung his head and died. Jesus hung his head and died for me. One day when I was lost, he died upon the cross. And I know it was the blood for me. I love that song. I remember my granddaddy used to sing that song. The guy wasn't my granddaddy. I adopted him as I adopted he and his wife as my grandparents, because my grandparents were dead. Both sets of my grandparents were dead. You are so welcome. And I remember he used to sing that song. Honey, used to tear the church up. He used to sing that one. He used to say, call him by his name. 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 That used to be my song. His name is Jesus. I used to love that song. Jesus, call him by his name in the morning. That used to be my song. I used to love to hear my granddaddy sing them songs. He used to sing. I'd be like, go, granddaddy, go. I used to love it. I'm telling y'all. My church in D.C., y'all, we used to do, it was one time, y'all would have thought our church was a go-go church. Y'all would have thought our musicians was a go-go band. Because I'm telling y'all, they used to play. We had somebody on congos, bongos. We had congos, bongos. We had somebody on drums. We had do on guitar. We had the horns. We had the organ. We had the electric piano. I'm telling y'all, we had so much. You would have thought we was a. You would have thought the musicians was a go-go band up in there. They'd be like, he'd be like, y'all listen. Y'all remember? Okay, y'all know the song about Ty Tribbett, Victory. Y'all know that's a go-go beat. Y'all would think that. You came back. You ain't bring no papers back. Yeah, bring it in. What you thought I was going to come out there? It's raining. Nah, give it in, because that way I'll have it back on top of my bag. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do a little bit of victory. They asked me why I got a filing cabinet on my porch. I'm on live.
Yeah, a file cabinet on your porch.
You know I got a filing cabinet on my porch. I got everything on my porch. All right, you gonna buy something? How you knew I was here?
I see your car.
You seen my car and you stopped past and did it. A you?
A you?
Oh, you got my phone number?
Call my phone. But right down there.
Here, don't say it because I'm on live. I don't want nobody calling.
The girl is okay.
It ain't. You don't want no folks calling you.
Okay.
Because they'll worry you to blast it down.
Oh, they do. I don't do that.
Whatever, I ain't messing with you. How your mother doing? I don't even know why I'm asking you. I just seen your mother at church today. She was up church. We was up at church having us a good time. Y'all hear that? He seen my car stopped and turned around. Telling y'all.
Yeah. How many people on 2 or 3?
There's people on live. It's people on here.
Oh, it's peoples.
Yeah, it's people.
Oh, you on?
I'm on live. I'm on YouTube live.
Must be nice.
Which mean it must be nice.
You'll be on YouTube live and making money at the same time.
What I'm doing in here?
Yeah.
What going on right now?
Yeah.
They got a sign on the door that say, please have exact change. You think people come or use your car? How many people think you think coming in here with exact change? Unless they come to get a Black and Mild or a Swisher.
$1.
I got some people that come in with a Cash App card for $1.06.
I think it's okay now. They're gonna use their card again.
Yeah, they're gonna come in and use their card, or they're gonna hand me a $20 bill.
I mean, gas. I mean, you can always do
Yeah, gas I'm good, but
everything else, you buy some candy or something, you can have $1.60.
this dude came in. He said, "I knew you told me to have my correct change." He came in today. He said, "He go $1.30. You can hold this for the next time I come and I ain't got enough money." He's like, "Hold this for the next time I come and I ain't got enough money." I said, "I'll hold it for you, boo." I tell you, it's all the time.
Alright.
All right, babe. I got you. I'll call you when I'm finished.
Alright.
All right, you welcome. Yeah, I told y'all. I wasn't even expecting to see him. He seen my call. He seen my call. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm alright. I'm like,
Good. I'm telling you. What I tell y'all? I told y'all it was gonna be a bag of receipts. Look. Luckily, it ain't as many as it usually is. Told y'all. You got your ID card, baby?
Nope.
You know you
No,
look
just
young. You know you look young. You trying to give me a rest.
Well, my homeboy got here out of you.
You gonna use your ID card, homeboy? I thought you didn't have no ID card. See, you be playing too much with me. Y'all be playing with me.
Look. Cold blood.
962. Oh, you paying for them too?
I got it.
Oh, you paying for those? Or you paying for all of them?
And you paying for all of it? Nah, I got the bill.
Okay, the beer, 962. Debit or credit?
Credit.
It's ready for you.
I'm still at it. It's still admin. Debit or credit. I should get my loyalty ID out here. Can I get your?
I ain't got no loyalty ID. I don't even know if they have a loyalty ID.
They
I'm
just
still
bullshit.
I'm still trying to figure out the cash register half the damn time. But it's all right, 427, baby. I'm fine. You look like you just as happy as you can be.
That's it though. God good.
All the time, it's supposed to be. So, here you go, 73 cents your change. Thank you, baby. You have a good one. Fly high. Y'all, he flying high. I mean, he is higher than Cooter Brown. When y'all hear people say higher than Cooter Brown, you know, he is high. I mean, he real high. Let me see the victory. I got the victory, the victory. Say the devil is defeated and God be praised. I get the victory, the victory. Every situation I'm in, I win. I got the victory, the victory. Everything works out for my good in the end. I got the victory. So that's the song. Y'all, they used to be in there. I'm telling you, they used to be in there. They be you too, Miss Deborah. You too. You too. They used to be in there. I used to love. Y'all, I remember one night we had a church service in my old church. The preacher, all right, it was a youth service. It was back to school service. The preacher that preached. Hey, Miss Keitha, how are you? All right, the preacher that preached that night, y'all. Listen at this. Y'all know this was a youth service. This was a real youth service. The dude that preached, he came in a pair of blue jean shorts with some tin boots, some white scrunch socks, and a white t-shirt. That's what the preacher wore. And he preached to the kids. That's what the preacher wore. wore some. What did I wear that night? I remember that night because we had fun. Yeah, that's what he preached there. And so it was a youth service. And so all the kids they wore their jeans and their tennis shoes and stuff like that. Me, I wore I remember I wore some d- I wore some capris, the jean capris that roll up and low rider jean capri jeans, and I had on some platform sandals. They were so cute. And I looked cute that night. I remember that. I love those shoes. I wish I could find a pair like those now. I thought I was so cute in them little platform shoes. I love platform shoes. I was so cute in them little sandals. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I was looking good. But we had fun. And I had an expedition. I was driving my expedition in. I had like 7 kids in the car with me. I had took 7 kids, like 7 kids from church. I mean, from school with me to church. They had got permission slips signed by their mother, and their mother told them, their parents told them they can go to church with me. I didn't invite their parents. Their parents like, if their parents wanted to come, they could come too. And then after church service, we had a go-go. We had a gospel go-go downstairs in the basement where we actually had a go-go band, a gospel go-go band, and the kids, we let them party after the church service. They had a gospel go-go party downstairs. They had fun. It was fun, and we did that till about midnight. And after that, we shut it down because Capitol Hill, you can't make all that noise up on Capitol Hill. Them white folks don't be playing. Them white people don't be playing. They be like, y'all making too much noise. We about to call the police. But they allowed us to do it until midnight. And the kids had a great time. We had fun. Some souls got saved. It was a win-win for everybody. A win-win for everybody. I bet you I got this dude number. I bet you as soon as I start dialing, his name's gonna come up. He get a new phone every week. Them daggone receipts. Every time I see the receipts, it irritates me. You're like, ugh, just too many. I'm gonna show y'all what I brought to work with me today. Y'all know I'm a DC girl. I'm riding around with Capital City Mumbo sauce in my car. I mean, in my lunch bag. Y'all know that's ridiculous. What did I order from Zaxby's? I got the 5 chicken finger plate. That's what I got. 5 finger plate. And I like the Texas toast. Nope. I don't like mushrooms. Mushrooms. Nope. I don't like cheese. I don't like cheese. I tolerate cheese on pizza, but I don't like cheese. And I definitely don't like mushrooms. Mushrooms taste earthy. Earthy to me. Every place don't have a Zaxby's. I never heard of Zaxby's until I came down here. Hey, Ashley, are you still in the room? Do y'all still have Fazoli's in North Carolina? Yeah, I used to love Fazoli's. That was North Carolina. I think it's one down in Columbia. I just haven't ventured down. When I went down Columbia, I just didn't venture down the road where it said it's at. What do Fazoli's sell? Fazoli's. Okay, so Fazoli's they serve spaghetti and they do It's like Italian. And I used to go there and get spaghetti and meatball. I like spaghetti and meatball. I like spaghetti and meatball. I like spaghetti. But I'm gonna tell y'all some place I don't like. I don't like Olive Garden. I don't like that garden place. Don't ask me why. I just don't like it. I don't know why. I don't like Olive Garden. Me and my sister. Okay, so when I was in DC, we got some tickets. Yeah, I just didn't like it. And we went over there, me, my sister, my pastor wife, and this and my girlfriend and somebody. Okay, so it was no, it was the four of us. We went out one night. We went to a show, like a show, like it was a girls. We did a girls' night out, and we went to Fazoli's, and we went to the show. We went to the show, and we went to not Fazoli's. We went to Olive Garden. Then after we went to Olive Garden, we went to the Cheesecake Factory. We was like, hell, we should have went to the Cheesecake Factory at first. I ain't kidding. We was like, ugh, we should have went to the Cheesecake Factory at first. Now I had the Cheesecake Factory. Where was I at? In Atlanta? Atlanta. I met a friend of mine down in Atlanta, and we did the Cheesecake Factory down there. First off, I had a wonderful time with my good Judy. Second off, the food was delicious. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I need to find some place that serves real good calamari. I love calamari. Me and my sister used to go to this place out at Anne Arundel Mills Mall when we used to do our once a month girls trip. Cause y'all used to go get my sister. I'd be like, we're going to Anne Arundel Mills Mall. You wanna go? She'd be like, come on, let's roll. When I was living in DC, girl, let's ride to Baltimore. Come on, let's go. We used to tear BWI. We used to tear that gone. Calamari. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. First time I had calamari, I was living in Germany, and the guy I was hanging out with told me. He said, "One calamari, please, and one pomfrets. One pomfrets." So pomfrets is French fries. Calamari is calamari. And I thought, when I seen that, I was like, oh, you eating onion rings. Oh, that's cool. Can I have one? And he looked at me and he laughed. He said, yeah, you can have one. I was like, that's the chewiest onion ring I ever had in my life. He said, onion ring? That's not an onion ring. He said, that's squid. I was like, what? But it was good. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's chewy. It's very, very chewy. It's chewy. But it was good, though. But it was funny. I'm going to tell y'all something else I never had before I went to Germany. Gyros. I'm trying to find a place here that sell a good gyro. It reminds me of lobster. Calamari reminds me of lobster. Now, I don't like that white sauce. I don't like that white sauce. I don't like white sauces, y'all. I don't like mayonnaise. Like when my mother do tuna fish, she put so little mayonnaise in there. People be like, this tuna fish is dry. She be like, oh, you got the wrong tuna fish. Here, that's Vivian tuna fish, and you take these. I don't know, cause I don't like mayonnaise. I'm gonna tell y'all, I hate ranch. Ranch is gross. It's nasty to me. I don't like Thousand Island. Thousand Island dressing stank. I don't like white sauces. And I don't like soft foods. Certain soft foods, you can't put certain soft foods in my mouth. My sister was making mashed potatoes today. I started to ask her, could I get a spoonful? But then I thought about it. I don't like mashed potatoes. Soft foods like what? Bananas. I hate bananas. Potato salad. I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. That's too many things mixed up together that's touching each other. I don't like my foods touching. I'm not going to eat no macaroni and cheese. They tell me I make a bomb macaroni and cheese. I ain't even going to eat that. Cheese stank to me. Oh, I ain't eating no avocado. Now I'll eat applesauce. I like applesauce. But I'm not eating an avocado. I don't want I don't like the texture of it. It's too creamy. See, with applesauce is not creamy. It got bit chunks of apple in it. Crushed up apples. I'm not eating no avocado. Avocados is smooth. Bananas, I have eaten a banana. Now, don't get me wrong. I have eaten a banana. It's not the taste of the banana. It's just that once you, okay, even if I eat the firmest banana, once I get it in my mouth and I start chewing it, it's something about the mush of it. Make me gag. Makes me gag. It's the mush of it. I love baked potatoes. Love them. But people be like, oh, you can put all this. I'm not putting all that stuff. Maybe that's what it is. I don't like the feel of it in my mouth. I don't like the feel of it in my mouth. Now my sister, like I said, she made some mashed potatoes today, but she had put some milk in it and some butter. If she would have gave me the potatoes, the mashed potatoes, before she put all that extra stuff in it, I would have been fine. But you know, when she put the butter in it and then the milk and then put the blender in it, I was like, I don't want none. That's okay. No, thank you. I do like vanilla ice cream. I won't eat chocolate ice cream. I don't like chocolate ice cream. When I cook, what do I cook the most? Well, it all depends. It all depends. Like when my family, they love for me to season meats and stuff. I love frying fish. I will fry the heck out of some fish. I eat butter. I ain't put no sour cream on it. Butter and chives. The butter and the chives. That's it. Like when I go to Subway and I get me a sandwich, or any place I go and get me a sandwich, they be like, your sandwich gonna be so dry. Like so. It ain't dry to me. So the other day I went to Subway and I got a wrap. And when I got the wrap, the lady cut it in half. She was like, oh my God, I never thought it would look this. She said, oh my God, it doesn't look dry at all. I said, it ain't going to be dry. I said, you got cucumbers on there. You got bell peppers. Bell peppers ain't nothing but water. Cucumbers ain't nothing but water. Lettuce ain't nothing but water. Olives ain't nothing but water. Salty water. So yeah. The veggies make it, the veggies moisten it. So it ain't like it's dry. It's just that the veggies is wrapped in between the meat. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did do. I think it was Friday. I think it was Friday. I went down here to this new place and I got some French fries and a piece of fish. Y'all, I thought I was gonna die when I opened up that plate. I was like, and I need to call my cousin and ask my cousin what they fry that fish in, because that fish was gross. I was like, did they put flour on this fish? You don't put flour on fish, you put meal on fish. I went to another restaurant around here and they told me they put flour on the fish. I said, that's what that taste was? I said, that's nasty. Who puts flour on fish? You put meal on fish. Or fish fry. And fish fry is meal, cornmeal. It's not flour. And and to me the fish tastes like they put chicken seasoning on the fish. Not good at all. Exactly, fish fry. People are supposed to use fish fry. I think they use flour. That's what I thought it was too. And then their French fries was light skinned. I was like, who the hell give you light skinned French fries? The French fries was light skinned, y'all. You know when you get French fries, they supposed to be crispy and golden brown. They was crinkle fries that was light skinned. I was like, did they even put these in grease? No, it was black people. That's what I was so surprised about. I was like, did y'all even put this in the grease? And how long did y'all let these French fries stay down for? I was like, I bet you they still frozen in the middle. Hey, trouble woman, trouble woman. Nah, they weren't sitting out because I know they had put them down. And then I know the people that cooking it. That's the sad part. So I'm going to call my cousin. Yeah, they were. They were light-skinned French fries. They were light-skinned. The French fries was the color of my hair. So I'm going to call my cousin. I'm going to ask my cousin what's up with that. And I'm going to give her suggestions. And I'm going to call this other girl that go to my church. I'm going to call her. Because I know she'll, yeah. Because she was cooking. She was walking. And this the other thing. Okay. I asked for a piece of fish and French fries. So they said, okay, a fish sandwich. I didn't think because most places when you go and they give you a fish sandwich, it's just some bread and a fish. Let me tell you what they did. They slapped a whole big piece of lettuce and a big piece of tomato. I said, I know they lying. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Y'all listen, the lettuce was about this piece big. And then they slapped a big piece of tomato. I said, I know they lying. I know they did not put that tomato on my stuff. Exactly. I was like, what in the world? What kind of country backwoods mess is this? So I'm going to call my cousin. And I'm going to call the other girl too. I'm like, what's up with y'all? Who in the crackhead cooking was back there decided to put that on my fish? Because that's terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Terrible. It was terrible, y'all. Terrible, I tell you. So you going to tell me you going to put that must have been somebody having a bad day. And they decided they wanted me to have a bad day with them. But I refused to. I took that tomato. I was riding down the street. That tomato and a piece of lettuce was flinged up. I flung them out the window. I flung that lettuce and tomato like a frisbee. And the bread too. Because I don't eat the bread. I just let the bread soak up some of the grease. Y'all was so sad. My other place I usually go to, Mr. D's, wasn't open. Y'all talk about somebody sad. I was sad. Mr. D's ain't been open in 2 weeks. I hope him and his wife and his family are okay. Because I need them to come back and open up. Because I need me some chicken wings. Y'all, I love his chicken wings. Oh God. He fried the best chicken wings after me and my sister. I love chicken wings. I love fried chicken wings. Wings or wingettes. I love them. And throw my mumbo sauce on. Because I like crispy wings. I like my wings a little hard. They be so good with that mumbo sauce on them. I be choking myself. I be eating so hard and fast. I be eating so fast. Um, it's kind of pineapple-y. It's kind of tangy. It's kind of sweet. Um, like it might be like a little teriyaki. I don't know. Like a little pineapple-y. Then they got a spicy one. That's like they added some chili peppers to it. But it ain't real spicy. It ain't so spicy that you can't eat it. It's too spicy for my mother, but it ain't too spicy for me. And y'all, I don't like spicy hot foods. I don't know. I ain't never had Zaxby wings. I just eat their. I like their chicken fingers. I like their chicken fingers. I really like their chicken fingers. I ain't never had their wings. I've had their boneless wings. I've had their boneless barbecue wings. But see, this is the thing. I don't know. Other than that, no, I ain't had no. Mm-mm. So yeah, I might go get some chicken wings and fry them all. Do some wingettes tomorrow. But I can't ever find no wingettes. And I refuse to go to Walmart and buy wingettes. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is about Walmart meat. I know what it is. I'm not buying no meat from Walmart. It ain't happening. So yeah, I ain't doing that. You said save a lot? Do we gotta save a lot here? I think we do gotta save a lot somewhere around here. I think it's up in Abbeville. Piggly Wiggly, that's up in Greenwood. But no, they don't call it Piggly Wiggly no more. What they call that? I think that's what they call the Save a Lot. You say Just Wings is good? Now I can go to Augusta and go to Kroger. They got every kind. They got Sprouts down in Augusta. They used to have Whole Foods. I ain't buying no. I ain't buying no meat from them. Mm-mm. Everybody giving condolences to Cher. I had to figure out what was going on. Cher mama died. She was 96. Okay, you said Whole Foods and Sprouts was trash to you. Trouble Woman says Whole Foods is high. You know, but they ain't got Whole Foods here no more. Whole Foods came and left. Well, not here, but down in Augusta. Now, I'm going to tell you a store. My girlfriend used to work at that store, too. IGA. Yeah, Cher's mama died. She was 96. See there? Whole Foods expensive. They tell you Whole Foods, they got better food for you, but here lies the issue. It's all too high for you. You can't afford to go and shop there. So that means that only people who can be skinny is rich white people. Because I can't afford it. I can't. Whole Foods high. I can't go there. I'm gonna tell y'all someplace else is high. Publix. Publix high as Haman. But I like Publix. One of my church members, son worked there, but I like it. They got the freshest fruit. I love their fruit cups. And then they got good sandwiches, good fresh sandwiches. They got good fresh sandwiches. And their cakes are so fresh and delicious. You want a good cake? Go to Publix. That cake is delicious. Delicious. I love it. Love it. I love it. So that's where I'm at, y'all. If I could eat cake from Publix every day, I would. Y'all know I'm a fat kid. That's where I got my mother's birthday cake from. We had it shaped like a cross. It said happy 90th birthday. And it was like purple and purple and silver with some black accents. And I ate that cake so long. I should be hating the cakes. I love it. So I went to my sister's house around the end of November. It was my niece's birthday. My sister was like, you want some cake? No, you can't have none. You got pre-diabetes. I'm looking at her like, all y'all diabetics in this house. And you mean to tell me I can't have no cake because I got pre-diabetes? And all y'all diabetics? Y'all got a whole cake. Y'all don't want to share a piece with me? I can't have a piece? I said, aunties, the nervous is of you. The nervous is of you. I got beans, greens, potatoes. Sorry about that, y'all. My phone started ringing. My boom boom kitty trying to call me. Because I ain't talked to her. And so we need to chat it up. My girlfriend from 2 counties over. I need to call her and talk to her. Because she probably trying to figure out when she going to come over the house and go hunting. When her husband going to come, her and her husband going to come over the house and spend the night. I thought they would already been over here. I want to show y'all a video of us out shooting. But then, I don't hunt. I glam hunt. They set me up they give me a chair, a reclining chair, and I recline in the chair and I put my coat on and I have my boots on. I have a pot with some coffee in it, and I have a little table, and I be sitting up like this. I'm not getting on the ground. And then if they see something, then I get down and I'll shoot. But I ain't laying down on the ground. We cold. I don't like the cold. If it's too cold outside and they outside hunting, I'll sit out there for about maybe 15 minutes. Then I'm going in the house. They can come in the house after they finish. Because we hunt on my land. It ain't like we down where I'm actually in the woods. Because I'm not going to the woods if I don't have to. Because spiders and stuff be getting in your head. They keep saying black people don't get lice. That's a lie. We might not get lice, but we'll sure get a tick on us. And I ain't trying to have no tick on me. So when you come in the house from out the woods, you got to have somebody that's able to look at you and examine your whole body and make sure you ain't got no ticks on you. So I don't be necessarily want my girlfriend to see me naked. It is what it is. I don't necessarily want her to see me naked, so yeah. I ain't going out in the woods. If I'm out in the grass too long, I have on boots and stuff and socks and stuff. I pull my socks up over my pant legs, cause that way it's harder for ticks to get down in your next to your skin. I promise y'all, I don't like insects. I hate insects as much as I hate white sauce. Probably more so. Probably more so. But anyway, y'all, it has been an hour, almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna call her 6:45 because I know she gonna go to sleep because she gotta go to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna call her. After I call her, I'm gonna sweep the floor. Thank you, baby. And I'm gonna get ready to. Well, I wait till 8 o'clock to pull my car up. But I will. And I thank y'all for staying with me and hanging out. I am. I am gonna look out as I'm shutting down because I don't be playing that. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. As my mom always say, live, love, and laugh. And as my dad always say, Lord, make us a blessing so we can be a blessing. I truly hope that I was a blessing to you guys. And you guys have been a blessing to me. It's no light out here, girl. It's dark. It's already dark time here. And it's been raining. So, yeah, I'll pull it up at 8. Because if I pull it up now, then I can't see, like, when cars go to this pump right here. Thank you so much. I appreciate. Listen, I appreciate y'all for coming in. And am good. I am going to call you, sis, because I ain't talked to you in a minute, and I miss you. And thank you so much for the blessing. You know what? I thank each and every one of y'all for a blessing. Because guess what? The blessing is that y'all came here and y'all hung out with me. Because y'all could have been anywhere. You didn't have to. So thank you. I appreciate it. And God bless you all. Thank you. Peace. 2 fingers.